Hello guys and welcome to another exciting video on this channel. Q4 is around the corner and you really want to crush it, you want to get some decent amount of sales, then hopefully this video is going to help you, because in this video I'm going to share with you some tips, some tricks that I have learned previous year during Q4, and also some tips and tricks that I have learned after the Q4 which I actually didn't apply last year, and I kind of felt left out. So the tips and tricks that I did apply last year helped me get decent amount of sales, and you can say earn a decent amount of money as well. So without further delay, let's get into it. Okay, so first let me introduce you to this video and what is included in this video, what I'll be covering in this video. This video is going to be based on three parts. The first part is the design, and the second part is the pricing, and the third part is the AMS ads. Now if you don't have AMS ads account, or you don't have an access to it, Amazon has actually disabled it a few months ago, and they are not giving it to the new accounts. So if you don't have an access to it, you can actually leave that part of the video, or you can apply the tips that I'm going to share in the AMS ads section. You can apply it for Facebook ads as well. But the AMS ads section will be mainly focused on AMS, the Amazon ads. Before moving forward, let me tell you why Q4 is important. In my opinion, Q4 is really important because in this season a lot of different events are happening, a lot of holidays are coming up in different religions and in different you can say different regions of the world. So you can actually make sure that you can actually benefit from these holidays and these events to get more sales, because what happens is that people try to get more products, they try to shop more in this season as compared to the other months of the year. Even those people who don't try who don't actually shop in other time of the year will actually try to buy something during this season. So this is the season actually to make some money. Okay, now let's come to the design part of this video. In this section I'll be talking about two things: the designs that you previously had, and they were the designs that were actually selling last year, the seasonal designs, holiday based designs, and the designs that you are going to produce now, something new, some new designs as well. I'll also give you some tips regarding what kind of designs you should produce to get more sales. Now first let's talk about the designs that you were already selling, or the designs that were previously selling good last year during this season, and what you should do about those. Chances are that the designs, the shirts, the products that you were selling before will actually automatically start selling when this season starts, when the holidays, when the events, the dates of the events come closer. Because I have seen this year that some of the design which I was actually selling last year, the Halloween based design, were actually started selling automatically. I didn't put any kind of ads, I didn't do anything with the listing or something like that. It automatically started selling, I think at the end of the August. So if you have previously good selling designs that really sold well during last season, chances are that you will automatically sell those designs. But if somehow it is not the case, you sold some design last year but you are not selling those designs now automatically, I will give you some tip in the pricing section of this video, and how to make those designs that sold well but now they are not selling, how you can get more sale, or you can kickstart the process of selling those previously sold designs. Now let's talk about the new designs. You might have seen this thing on if you are doing niche research and product search on Amazon, especially for Much by Amazon. You might have seen that the designs that really sell well tend to incorporate two different designs, or you can say these are cross niches or intersecting two niches together. Those designs tend to sell well. For example, intersecting a niche of a hobby with a holiday season, or maybe a person likes some certain amount of ad, maybe a cat person or a dog person, so intersecting that dog person design or that cat design with the holiday sells more. An easy example is that about a year ago or maybe 2 years ago, the shirts, the Trumpkin shirts, you started they started selling really well, because what they did is actually applied a recent trend at that time, which was all over the news and everything. They used that trend and intersected it with the holiday, with pumpkin. So this kind of things, this crossing niches or intersecting niches will give you better results if you want to get better sales, as compared to the single niche based results or single niche based designs. So try to, if you don't have already created new design, and if you are thinking about creating new design, try to focus on this cross niching or intersecting niches. I have made some video about this in my channel, you can check that out as well. So why cross niching is actually important during this season? I think it is because the people who were not actually buying the products in other days of the years, another time of the year, will try to buy the products based on their hobbies, based on their profession, based on their interest, because they want to gift other people, maybe a family member or a friend who has certain interest, who has certain hobbies. They try to gift the products based on his hobbies or his interest, to be more relevant, to show an affection, to show something, that they know that person well, or then they want to show their love in a way that they want to make them feel more connected. So if you design make them feel connected, make them feel kind of and a part of the family, a part of the friendship, make that bond, making those bonds stronger, then your designs will sell better. So that is why this cross niching or intersecting of the niches is important. Now let's come to the second part, that is the pricing. First thing that you see here is that refreshing trick. What it actually means is that sometimes these holiday season designs, these holiday events based designs, after that holiday is passed, after that event is passed, what happen is that the sales will drop. So Amazon will not show those products with to the new customers, so they will think that those products are not actually updated. So what you can do is to update the price of your previously selling products, products that were selling better, they're selling a lot during last year. So what you can do is that either increase the price with just by amount of 1 cent or something, or maybe $1, depending on what you like. So just changing the price, do not change anything else in the listing, because sometimes it happens when you change something else in the listing, maybe just a word or something, it actually goes back into the review, and sometime it might get flagged or something, you might get a rejection, because that is an automatic system and you cannot actually really do anything about that. So just changing our price a little bit, which actually result in this automatic system, they will think that this product is actually refreshed. So this refreshing technique of your previously selling products or design will actually help you bring that product or that design in front of the new customers, because changing the price and changing thing will, as I said, that it will actually somehow trick the system or trick the automatic system in thinking that this is actually a new product. Or even if they don't think it is a new product, it will say that this the activity, the person behind it is actually active, this person is actually looking at that product and managing this product, so they will actually show it to your customers. So that is the trick regarding previously selling and design. Now the other thing is pricing for AMS ads. Now if you have certain new designs or maybe previously sold design, and if you are trying to aim it for the AMS ads, one thing that you should know is that you should maximize the profit. So list that product at a certain price, that when you actually make a sale for that product through AMS ads, so when a buyer clicks on that ad, you actually make a profit. You don't actually earning of just a few cents or something like that. So you should actually so what I'm trying to say is that you price those products at such amount that when you get a sale, you get a profit instead of paying it from your own pocket. So if you have product price at a lower at a very low price, and when for example a person clicks on that ad, and maybe the bid amount was actually $0.3 or 30 cents or maybe 40 cents, and if you are getting less amount of profit from that, even if you get $1 and after spending a 30 cents or 70 cents, in my point of view, that is not really profitable. So price your products in such a way so that you can actually get a profit. I will usually what I do is that for the products that I'm putting into AMS ads, I price them at at a minimum profit about $5 or maybe at least $4.5. So that is the minimum amount of profit that I want to get, because even after getting 10 clicks or 15 clicks, if I just get one sale from after getting 15 clicks, I'll still have that listing or that ad in profit. So that can be really helpful. Okay, now the third and the last part of the section. So if you don't have an AMS ads account, you can still watch this section and apply these techniques on other ads platforms. And the first thing is the automatic versus manual. What you should what type of ads campaigns you should create. In my opinion, what I usually do is that I start with an automatic campaign, and if that starts selling well, I'll keep that at automatic. And if I don't get some decent amount of sale, maybe after 10 clicks, 15 or 20, the maximum is 20 clicks. If even after those 20 clicks I don't get any kind of sale, I close that automatic ad campaign. I look at the data and I see what are the keywords or what are the phrases that people actually search for and that resulted into those clicks. So what I do is that I will select from those phrases or those keywords and create a new campaign, manual campaign based on those keywords and phrases, and try to bid a little bit higher as compared to an automatic campaign, so for those specific keywords. So this actually worked well for me during the last season, during the holiday season. And other thing that you should notice is that during this Q4 season, the amount of bid or bidding amount, or the ad spent by other people is actually higher, so you'll get a higher price per click. So you should keep that in mind as well. Another thing that you can do is that if you were using AMS ads last year, so you can use data from last year and apply it into this new year, and putting those same designs, the selling designs, and creating an ad campaign for those designs based on the previous data. Another thing I learned is that creating a manual campaign for those designs that were actually selling well, using that data will actually help you save some money on AMS ads, because you will not be spending something extra, something testing out something like that. So in order to save some money, try to create manual ads based on the previous data. If you don't have any previous data, put an automatic ads, then see if that works or not. The other thing is that timing of these ads, when you should put your ads in front of people or design. What in my previous videos I have talked about when you should actually put your designs before a specific event or specific holiday. So what I told you is that 3 months is actually a decent amount of time period before a season or a holiday in which you can actually put some design on. And so what the minimum is actually 2 months. So for example, if you have 2 months left for a specific holiday or an event, and you have uploaded a new design, what you should do is that wait for at least 1 week, let it run without any ad or something, and try to see if you actually make some sales or not. After 1 week, you put that product, put that shirt or design in AMS ads, and try to create an automatic automatic campaign. After creating an automatic campaign and waiting for another week, you will be able to see what kind of keywords for which you got actual clicks, and then you can close that automatic campaign and use that keywords data and phrases data and create a manual campaign in that. I think the best thing to create a manual campaign and ad for a specific holiday is actually 1 month before the actual holiday. And one more thing that you should keep in mind is that during this season the shipping time, the production time increases, as you know, as there is the whole system becomes overloaded with sales and something like and all that. And what happen is that the shipping time increases, so you have to keep in mind as well. So minimum what I would say is that if before 1 month of the actual date of the event or a holiday, you should put your ads. And as the shipping time increases, it is not really harmful to actually close all the ads before 1 week of the actual event or something like that. Because what happens, if your product is showing up to customers, they don't know until they click on the product photo or an image and see the actual product page. They don't know what is the shipping time for that particular product. So what happens is that you get clicks, you spend some money, but when they see the shipping time, they see the time of delivery for that product, they tend to move towards something else because they want something shipped more quickly, more early than the shipping time that Amazon is providing. So these are the things that you have to keep in mind. So that's all, and that's what I wanted to share in this video, and hopefully some of these tricks and tips you might have already known. And if you have learned something new, you think that is interesting, make sure that you like the video. And also, if you are interested in earning a decent amount of living online and earning creating a passive income stream, then you can actually subscribe to my channel. It's actually free, and don't forget to press that bell icon so that you can be actually notified about my future videos as well. And thank you for watching. Hi, thank you for watching another video. And if you have made this far, it means you have found something interesting in this video. This channel is all about sharing tips about earning a decent living online, and if you are interested in this topic, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Thank you.